All right. So today we got a little bit of a follow up. Um, what it comes down to is the Zeus Mk II CL is listed as 128 SCU, and I do like the ship overall. I'm pretty happy with it. So it's a nice peppy little ship. It's got decent cargo. However, it does have limitations, and that's what this video is over. One primary limitation. So obviously we're dealing with 8 SCU containers right now. And as you can see, you're not going to fit 128 SCU in here. I did a little bit of finagling earlier, messing around with it, trying to. And I think the most you're going to get is about 9 containers at 8 SCU, which means you're going to be looking at probably about 72 SCU. And that's going to be tight. Um, you're not going to be able to take like anything with you as far as like an atlas or anything like that. Now in this case, I just did the 4 containers I had left from this mission, which had, I believe, 98 SCU. So we'll go ahead and take this back down to Orison and deliver it. And I mean, we've already done a will it fit as far as like the rock, the cyclones, so forth like that. So I mean, we know what what'll fit vehicle wise, and obviously, it'll fit the CSV too, which means that theoretically, it should fit the FM when it comes out. So I mean, you'll be able to use this to take your vehicle down there and see about getting it, get your base building started, and so forth. But I mean, overall, the ship flies well. Obviously, it's a newer creation, so it's got a lot of the new features and so forth like that, the new MFDs and so forth. Not sure how well they've got the MFD thing working because it seems like it's not saving as much as it should be. So, but this is just a quick little, well, it was going to be a quick little hauling mission for 98 SCU. However, that did not work out with the fact that I had to take 2 trips. And of course, like most of my shorter videos, I'm not going to worry about cutting anything out. Apparently, I've been relocated. That's something new. So, as long as you're doing 1 and 2 SCU containers, you'll be fine. You can more than likely fit 128 SCU in here. But if you're going anything bigger, then it's going to be kind of iffy. 4, maybe, because you can double stack singles on top of it. Um, Obviously, 1s and 2s you can probably fit along the sides and just enter through the ladder. So I mean, you can theoretically get. So theoretically, you can get pretty decent load. But if you're doing hauling missions or you're retrieving like your ore from mining missions, so for mining, and so forth, and you've actually had it delivered to another ship and then put into your storage on the station, probably not going to be doing too many containers there. So go ahead and get this down there and get it unloaded, and then we'll actually take some of the 8 SCU containers that I have down there, and we'll see what we can fit in. I'm going to say it's probably going to be about 9. And when you fit 9 in, I don't think you're going to fit anything else, but like an Atlas or anything like that. However, with only 9 8 SCU containers, do you really need one? The other limitation that seems to be happening lately is when you're using the Atlas with the Zeus, it doesn't seem to do the auto retract when you pick something up. So you pretty much have to scroll it out, which kind of defeats the purpose. Now, with that being said, you can pull it out, set it down, and collect it again, and then it'll actually work that way, the way it's supposed to. But for some reason, coming out of the ship, it doesn't always do it. Now, that's not necessarily a limitation of the Zeus, because I've actually had it happen in the C2, which has more than enough room. So that looks like that might just be a glitch with the Atlas. And we'll go down here to the other side where I have the Atlas. Well, maybe not. I thought I had the Atlas over here. Not seeing it now. Oh well. What is it with SIG at all these doors? I mean, I know in a real spaceship you'd want that, but oh yeah, forgot my Atlas was actually in the ship. Hopefully they speed up that animation or shorten it or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the animation, but it gets a little old after a while, especially if you have to get in and out of the thing a bunch. Like that. Alright, let's go bring the cargo elevator up. And then we'll go ahead and get this unloaded. That seemed like that was farther away than when I left it. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. So, like, I can pull it out, but it doesn't do it automatically. So, now if I actually set it down, there you go. Now it's working the way it's supposed to. But, again, I think that's just a glitch of the Atlas. They got some tweaking to do on it and some streamlining of the code or something. I mean, overall, it's still probably faster than scrolling in and out. But it's not as precise either when you're loading, because basically you can only set it down where it shows you the holographic. So if you want to be able to pack it to the brim, you may not be able to with the Atlas. All right, so let's go park this thing. Go ahead and send that down and collect the hauling mission. And then we'll bring some stuff up and take a look. Obviously, I'm getting this mission done just because you never know when the server is going to drop. So, and I've already got some 8 SU containers we can use for testing. So basically what it comes down to is keep an eye on the missions. If they say that they're going to come in 8 SU containers, just know that's a limitation of the ship. And so here we've got some of my containers, cargo that I've had. And as you can see, I was able to fit 3 across. So I'm going to guess you can probably fit 3 across and 3 deep. Obviously, because of the way the grid is, it tries to stack it even if you get it off to the side. So you can't just go side to side. Now, if you stack 2 of them to the left, so one to the left and one next to that, then it'll allow you to place a 3rd along the wall. And it still gives you a walkway if you need to. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a look here. So we already know we can get 3 across. I'll probably try to put this one in there just to make sure it'll go. Make sure the ribbing on the side is not going to get in the way or anything like that. Of course, first you got to get it turned. There we go. So you can definitely fit 3 across. And it looks like you'll be able to get one more row here. Let's see. And I mean, I guess it would give you enough room to take the Atlas with you if you really wanted to. But if you're only doing 8 SU containers, there's really no point. And you might even be able to get 2 additional 8 SU containers in there. All right. Well, that's a limitation. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Other than that, have a good day.